Hey everybody, I'm Maureen of ravenmaureen.com, and today I want to share with you some fabric that I got for some swimwear. So I'm super excited about this. I just want to put it out there. This is not an ad, but Blue Moon Fabrics is probably my #1 place to buy swimwear just because it's so buttery and it's just really good quality. So I'm so excited to share this with y'all because they are my personal favorite. So if you're new here, I'm Raven Maureen. I'm a sewing blogger and vlogger, and I make my own clothes and then I share them with all of you. So if you like what you see today, or if you peruse around and like what you see in other videos, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share. So let's get into it. So they gave me a mouse pad that says fashion starts here. Not crazy about the mouse pad, but I'll take it just because I don't use mouse pads anymore. Well, I don't use mouses, I don't know. Anyway, so they gave me this. I am gonna find some sort of resource for it or some way to use it because I think it's really cute. Thank you, Blue Moon, for that. Again, this video is not an ad. This first one, this is, I call it Cantelope, and I think that's the name of the color on the website. And it is like a really nice ribbed peachy color. So it's got that texture to it, which I'll be very honest with you, is a little bit harder to sew on if you're using a machine. You may have to widen your stitch or just kind of go over those stitches a little bit more slowly because you have those ridges that are in the fabric. But this color in person is so super rich. I think once I get like a nice tan going on maybe day 4 or 5 of my honeymoon, this is gonna really pop on my skin. I mean, honestly, it pops on me right now, like, not even gonna lie. So the next one is this really gorgeous rust color. So I think they call it copper online, but I really wanted, originally I wanted like a nude, like Kim Kardashian type look, and it just wasn't working out with the swatches that I got from Blue Moon Fabrics. By the way, they give out really excellent swatches, and they cost like $1 each, and they don't charge you for shipping, so it's a win-win in my opinion. But anyway, so the fabric that I was picking out for this nude buff color almost made me look too nude and borderline inappropriate. So I actually went with a contrast. It's still in that skin tone range, I guess you could say, or that nude range. And again, I think that just, being on the beach and having something like this on is going to be just really sexy and really pretty. So with this one in particular, because again, I'm going for that Kim Kardashian look, I think maybe like a sportier version, like a sporty top, like maybe the Georgia top from Edgewater Fabrics might be good, with like a high waist, high thigh bottom, also from Edgewater Avenue. So speaking of swimwear, not only is Blue Moon Fabrics like my favorite fabric shop for swimwear, but Edgewater Avenue, they have really great swimwear patterns. I believe she only does swimwear patterns, and it's like if a new trend comes out or anything like that, she's really quick to make a pattern for it. And so again, I don't want to say I exclusively shop her swimwear patterns, but they are pretty on the nose with the trends. And so if you want to feel sexy, you want to feel confident, she has not only really great patterns at a reasonable price, she also has really great tutorials. So anyway, again, not an ad for any of these things, just sharing my personal favorites. But I love this rust color. I think it's gorgeous. So the next one I want to share, it's an ivory, but it's because I have this dream idea for a white bathing suit. Like, I don't know if I want to go Bond girl or Liz Taylor on the beach or Marilyn Monroe on the beach, but it's in that vein. Like, I just want to be running on someone's beach like in a white bathing suit. Like, I hope that's like not a hard thing to accomplish. So I actually picked up 3 yards of this ivory fabric. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's even more rich in person. And I didn't want to pick like a super white, because sometimes with super white, you still see everything even with the lining. I wanted something that was just a little bit more of a warmer white. And so that's why I went with the ivory. I think it'll photograph much better than your typical starch white. So again, thinking of some sort of vintage look for this. And because I will be making this for my honeymoon, I did kind of want to make something that was white, just for the theme of it, I guess you could say. So yeah, so that is pretty much what I'm going with. And I got 3 yards of this in case I flub up, change my mind or whatever. I did go ahead and I bought the Bombshell bathing suit by Closet Core Patterns. So it comes in 3 different views. One of them is like your triangle halter. The other one is like it looks just like the Marilyn Monroe one on the beach. And then there's another one where it's just the bottom piece. So there's quite a bit of variety there. So whether I go the Bombshell way or Bond Girl way, I definitely want a white bathing suit for this trip. All right, so the next one is actually a slight upgrade from what I already have in my closet. So I don't want you guys to be alarmed at first by the color. Just take it all in, be open, keep an open mind. So I got this like construction worker vest color. It is borderline construction worker. It's definitely like, you know, hey, I'm coming. But I actually really like it, and I was deliberate in picking out this color. So I wanted to upgrade one of my favorite bathing suits that I've worn on a couple of different trips. And so I'm actually going to use this fabric that I picked up and pair it with the palm leaf bottoms that I wore on, I think it was the last cruise we took in December. And then I also wore the same bottoms on my bachelorette trip. But what keeps happening is I keep switching out the tops that I'm wearing with it. And I think it's because I just love the fabric so much, and it's super yummy and just very, very flattering. And so I'm having a hard time letting it go. So basically I'm upgrading it yet again, and I'm gonna contrast it with this. So I have them here, and I think with this on the top, that's gonna be fire, just saying. And by the way, this pattern is like a high waist bottom. This is the Vernazzo bottom from Friday Pattern Company. So it's a bathing suit set, but these are the Vernazzo bottoms, or it might be Vernazza, not sure. But either way, this paired with this, baby, what are you gonna tell me? You're gonna tell me nothing. That's right. Anyway, this is something that has been in my closet since sometime around last year. Also from Blue Moon Fabrics. It's this beautiful poppy red, and I actually wore this on our last, I made a bathing suit and I wore it on our last vacation. But I bought 2 yards of it, and I have a substantial amount of yardage left. And this is really more like a tomato red in person. And so I know that the easy thing to do would be to like make a Baywatch suit out of it, which is, I don't really want to do that. I actually want to do the Marley one piece, also by Edgewater. I think that'll be really nice in the red. And like I said, I have more than enough fabric to do that, and probably another suit after that, who knows. So another one that I got from last year, this is also a black ribbed, this is also a black ribbed fabric, and I've actually used this a couple of times. So I've used it on one bathing suit for my last vacation. I've used it in my tutorial for the biker shorts. This was the black contrasting fabric. Again, I bought 2 yards of it last year, and so I have plenty left over. I actually plan to keep the bottoms from the original bathing suit I made with it, and I want to update the top, and I haven't decided yet what I want to update the top with, but it's either updating the top or making just one simple one-piece black suit, which I think is actually kind of sexier than a red one-piece Baywatch suit. I like black one-piece suits just because there's something a little more seductive about that. It's like understated but still really classy to me for some reason. So that's what I'm leaning towards. And again, because it has that ribbed texture, to any sewist that is interested in getting this, make sure you adjust that stitch length and just go over those ridges a lot slower, and you're watching the edge of your fabric so that it doesn't move on you, because that is the challenge with the ribbed fabrics. Last fabric is mainly a matter of utility, but I swear by it. I love it. So I'm gonna share it with y'all. So I bought 3 yards of nude power mesh from Blue Moon Fabrics. I took a chance on this. I normally get my power mesh from Mood Fabrics, and part of me was like, well, you're pretty much getting everything else from Blue Moon. Why not get the power mesh from Blue Moon too, instead of receiving multiple packages and whatnot? So I got 3 yards of their power mesh, which also came highly recommended, and it's pretty comparable in price, I would say, with Mood Fabrics. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty excited about it, but I love power mesh for the simple fact that it just like scoops everything in. In my eyes, I mean, everybody is bikini ready body, but for me personally, like most women, I have my own insecurities. I have my own areas that I don't want to share with the world. And so I feel like power mesh really helps sculpt and scoop in certain places that I would want to look a little bit more presentable when I'm out there, just showing all my lunch to the world on our honeymoon. So yeah. Okay, you guys, so that's it. That's all I've got. So don't forget, I'll be linking everything down below, including where you can find some of those patterns that I talked about. So again, if you're new here and you like what you saw in this video, don't forget to like, comment, and please subscribe. And you are free to follow me on any other social media platforms, including Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.